Hey everybody, I'm back at it here. It's been a while since I did a video, but I knew I needed to. It's good to kind of share things every once in a while, and today was a day it needed to happen. Today, as many of you may know, I hope probably everyone, as a good American, would know, today is Animal Activity Day. And anyway, so today is all about animals and appreciating the great animals, the many fish and birds and bees and cats and dogs, all these animals that are around, surround us all throughout nature. I might have saw a fox the other day, elephants, giraffes, tigers, woolly mammoths, the saber-tooths, all kinds of great animals out there that you can see at zoos and whatnot. But I am, again, this year, after 48 years, there has been one animal that I just have never saw a purpose for. And it may not be for the reason you think, but the one animal that I can't even think about because it makes me so angry, and that's the possum or the opossum. I think they're two different species. One is more more round shaped. I think the opossum is more of a circular shape, but the possum itself is kind of longer. But either way, they're similar species. And well, so the possum or the opossum, these guys I don't see a purpose. Because one of the things they do that is so aggravating is they do this thing where they play dead and they get out on the road and they're like, oh no, I've been hit. And many times I've come across that very scenario and I thought, how ridiculous. To put on an act, to put on a show just for attention. For what? For nothing. A car swerves, acts like, oh, I don't want to run over the possum, but you weren't dead anyways. And you just get up and walk off just laughing. And through the years, I've seen many possums play that trick where they act like they're dead. And they lay there and they're like, they close their eyes, act like they're dead. Sometimes they'll be like, they'll kind of stick their tongue out. They're just ridiculous. One time I saw one that went so far to pretend like he was dead. He literally just sprawled his body open, and he had taken one of his paws or arms, legs, whatever they are, and he had actually taken it and twisted it back around behind his back, trying to act like, oh, I'm dead, I broke my arm, broke my paw. It's like, oh, how annoying. One time I saw one, I still don't know how he did it, but he took his eyeball actually out of the socket, put it about 6, 8, 10 inches away from him on the road, on the concrete. And he laid there with just one empty eye socket, and he had this blood stuff, like a stage blood or whatever, that he had coming out of it. He's like, oh, and he's just laying there like, oh, I'm dead. And what happened after I drove by? I mean, I couldn't see, but I'm sure, what'd he do? Got up, put his fake eye back in, and off he went about his business. Obnoxious. And so why am I bringing this up today, of all days? Because on Animal Activity Day, what is the possums of this world up to? Well, I pulled up here to where I'm going, and I looked out my window, and I'll show you in a second. Below and behold, what do I see? Another stupid possum, opossum, whatever they are, playing their stupid games again. Right here, where people's going to have to swerve to try to avoid this animal because they don't want to kill it, but then they're like, they don't even know if it's dead. Here he is, like it's April Fool's Day in the possum world, playing jokes on us. It drives me crazy. So I'll show you what I mean. I don't want him to jump up and bite me here, so hang on a minute. I'm going to try to flip my camera around or something. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's just annoying. He might have rabies, so if he decides to jump up, I don't want to get bit. But here he is, playing possum. Look at that sucker. I mean, what is that? Strawberry preserves? I mean, I don't even understand why that doesn't even look like blood. But yep, he has to do it. Look at him with his teeth all busted up. I mean, that's ridiculous. Oh, geez. Do you see that? That's semi right there. Swerved, trying not to hit that poor animal, thinking that he was not dead, that he was just injured. Oh yeah, there he goes. Just running off, just laughing. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. There he goes. Yep. Oh yeah, that was strawberry jelly. Forget him. I mean, I just can't believe it. Never mind. So I'm too angry now. I'll be back in for another video later. But if you see an animal you love, a good animal besides these possums, give them a hug today. Just give them a hug. Let them know you love them. All right? And watch out for the jokesters. All right?